This is a lot of 4 tea bowls and saucers in the landscape design that we're offering on Timeless-Antiques.co.uk at the moment. They're available either together or individually. And I wanted to do this video so I could show you each piece in individually, because it can be quite difficult with photos, obviously, to see everything as it is naturally. So these are the 4 pieces on offer. The interesting thing with all these pieces is that they all have very, well, not completely unique designs, but all their designs are variations on a theme. So although, you know, their basic theme is the landscape design, you can see the variations in the artist's approach to applying that theme. And what we've done our best to do here is to match up 4 saucers and tea bowls with as close to their counterparts as possible, and therefore this is how we'll be selling them in these groupings, because these seem to resemble the tea bowls and the saucers here seem to resemble the groupings the best. So I just want to show you each of these in turn so that you can fully see what you'd be getting. I'll pull that up. And back. All these pieces, of course, carry the official CMI numbers, or CM numbers, I should say, and the Sotheby's sticker, and they're all in very, very good condition. I mean, we've selected these 4 specifically to match up with their tea bowls. Oops, oh God. One thing you don't want to do with a 300-year-old bowl after it's been in the sea for that length of time with that amount of history is then to drop it on a table. So as you can see, this is in beautiful condition, and it has its CM number and its Sotheby's Amsterdam sticker. So they will be coming as a pair, because as far as I could tell, they match up in their design. Like I say, there are subtle differences in all the landscape designs. They seem to be the closest matching. This is a second lot. I'm going to try very, very hard not to drop these. I'll just go around. No obvious chips or cracks. These are, you know, pretty much as good as we've got. There's the sticker again, and the CM number, the Vietnamese government official index of the piece, and that will be coming with this bowl. Try to keep the light off these things and not chip them at the same time. I mean, honestly, can't imagine anything worse. I really do love these tea bowls and saucers, I've pretty much fallen in love with them for their history more than anything else. I mean, they're just such a beautiful piece of history. You know, you can see there's a bit of discoloration here and there, but that's because, you know, they were in the sea from 1725 to 1998. Which is pretty miraculous, really, that they came out in this sort of condition. So this is the third one, again matched up as closely as I can with the corresponding saucer. Obviously these things weren't packed specifically with a saucer. They were sent as cargo in lots. So it's a case of, you know, us doing our best, which I'm pretty sure is something that most retailers wouldn't be doing, to match up the most appropriate saucer with the most appropriate tea bowl. Like I say, I mean, although these are all the landscape design, they just all have that subtle variation, that artistic license in their actual design. So these are all in, you know, very, very good condition. Like I say, as good as we've got. There's obviously, you know, a little bit of, well, I mean, these ones are actually pretty much the best. There's very little in the way of discoloration or you know, I don't think any of these have the slightest hairline crack on them. This is the fourth, and as you can see, you know, it's quite miraculous how they've, you know, weathered the centuries so well. And you know, that you know, they can be bought at such a reasonable price. As you know, when you think that, you know, a tea aficionado will spend £20 on a brand new tea bowl and saucer, to think that you can get these brand new, as we're off, not brand new, sorry, you can get these the Carmel ones, you know, 300 years old in comparison to those, you know, brand new ones for, you know, just a few pounds more is just quite phenomenal, really. So that's the saucer. This is the sorry, that's the tea bowl. This is a saucer, which will be going with that specific tea bowl. These can all be bought individually or as a group, and basically we're just offering them at a ridiculously low price at the moment, simply because we bought a lot of them. We bought a huge amount of them, and you know, the temptation, unfortunately, is to hold on to them and to try and realise what we believe is their true value. But at the end of the day, you know, when you've bought as many, when you have as many of them as we have at the moment, we really need to just, you know, move some on. So, you know, we've picked these four landscape tea bowls and saucers, and you know, we're basically offering them at the bare minimum we can do without having a mental breakdown. So there you go. They really are a beautiful thing to to hold and appreciate. It's not a materialism. It really is a sense of history when you hold these things. You know, you're holding the work of you know, the very intimate work of an artisan from 300 years ago. You know, quite amazing, really. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much.